Hello students, today we are going to be looking at quantifiers. So they are words that we use to speak about quantities. Therefore the name. We used to introduce quantities, the number or the amount of a thing. So as I was explaining, a quantifier is used to express the amount or quantity of something. For example, do you have any water? Or I have a lot of science fiction books. Here I have an example as I often use. Do you have any water? Yes, I have some in my backpack, but not much. Don't worry, I'll fill it up later if we finish it up. I have some biscuits. Do you want any biscuits? I've got many. Okay, I can have some, but a couple will be enough. I've eaten a lot of spaghetti today. And I also would like to introduce or to remind you the concept of countable and uncountable nouns. You probably have studied this already, but just to remind you that countable nouns are used to refer to things that we can count with cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, etc. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, okay? Or 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, one person, 2 people, 3 people, etc. Uncountable nouns, we can't count them directly, okay? We can't refer to something, but for example, if we want to speak about water, air, oil, we cannot say 1 water, 2 water, 3 water, 1 air, 2 air, or 1 money, 2 money. We have to use, in any case, 1 liter of water, 2 liters of water, or 1 bottle of water, 2 bottles of water, 3 bottles of water, or in case of money, we can say like 1 euro, 2 euro, but we don't use uncountable nouns directly with numbers, okay? And sometimes, just to remind you, it is possible to find things that are countable in Spanish and uncountable in English, or the other way around. The other way around, al revés. So most of the time they are the same, but there are exceptions. And we are studying this because in the case of some quantifiers like many and much, we use one for countable names, many eggs, and the other one for uncountable names, much water, for example. And now let's have a look at some quantifiers. Let's start with some and any, that are probably the most common. We use some or any to express an idea of an indefinite amount of something. In affirmative sentences, we use some. For example, I know some people from Leganés, so we don't know exactly how many. Some, it can be 2, it can be 5, it can be 10, or it can be 100, all right? But if we want to use it in a negative sentence or in a question, we have to use any. I don't have any money until the end of the month, okay? Or can you recommend any video games for this summer? And here we have the first 2 questions. So pause the video and please give me 2 examples of countable nouns and 2 examples of uncountable nouns. You can pause the video if you need to. And then for question 2, please just write a sentence with any. Now, a lot and enough. We use a lot means many or a large amount. So for example, I have got a lot of fantasy books. It means I have, like, I don't know, 20, 30, 100, many, okay? Muchos. Enough means suficiente, a sufficient amount of something. So, bastante o suficiente. For example, I don't have enough money to buy a kebab and a can of Coca-Cola. It means that I need more. I have maybe the kebab and the Coca-Cola are 5 euros and I have 4 euros or 3.5. So not enough. Okay? That's the idea. How do we use enough and a lot? It's easy. They can be used both with countable and uncountable nouns, and in affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. So I have a lot of money, I don't have a lot of money. Do you have a lot of money? We have enough water for the whole day. We don't have enough water for the whole day. Do we have enough water for the whole day? And now let's have a look at many and much. Okay, these are the ones that we have to make a difference between countable and uncountable nouns. So they both means the same than a lot. It means a large amount of something. Okay, or many of some, a large number or a big amount. And they can be used in affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Do you have many cousins? Yes, I have many cousins. Or no, I don't have many cousins. How much oil do I need for this recipe? You need much oil, or you don't need much oil. So we use many with uncountable nouns. For example, how many brothers and sisters do you have? I have many. We are 5. And if we want to ask about the exact number, we use how many. How many Harry Potter books do you have? And then you can reply, I have 5 Harry Potter books, or 3, or 6. I think there are 5 or 6, or 7, whatever. And much is used with uncountable nouns. For example, do you need much time to finish this exercise? Sorry, it's repeated there, but do you need much time to finish this exercise? No, not much, just a little longer. And we use how much to ask for the exact amount. How much chocolate have you bought? Are you crazy? Mom, it's just 25 chocolate bars, just enough for a couple of days. So we ask how much for chocolate, that is an uncountable noun, and we reply with chocolate bars, because we can count the chocolate directly. He's bought 25 chocolate bars for the just to annoy his mom. Okay, so, and finally we have questions 3 and 4 here. So what quantifiers can we use with countable nouns? So just write all of them, please. You can pause the video if you need to. And finally, question 4, what quantifiers can be used for questions? So that's all, and I'm going to see you in the next lesson. Bye.